This is a disaster, Abram. The clock's ticking and we're about to lose everything.
Relax. The government's got its issues. They're not going to shut us down without a fight. We just need to spin this.
What if we give them exactly what they want? We tell them we're pivoting.
Pivot to what? More cat videos?
Think about it. We're stealing everyone's data. Let's just use it to create our version of a public service. Short form financial education. The government can't resist.
Okay. You want to sell them a pivot while we keep their data and turn TikTok into the biggest educational platform in the world. Clever. I like it. But they'll need more than just fancy talk.
That's where we'll make our move. We give them EconTok, but we'll keep the data flowing. We can make millions off this.
Let's present this to President Trump. I think we can make this work.
You've got 2 minutes. Why should I let you keep stealing people's data?
Mr. President, we've heard the concerns, loud and clear, but we have a solution. We'll turn TikTok into EconTok, a platform dedicated to teaching the masses about economics. Think short, engaging videos about inflation, interest rates, and the Fed. Everything Americans need to understand, we'll build into a national resource.
And we'll make sure every data point we collect gets used to perfect the experience. You'll get a smarter, more financially literate public, and we'll keep the algorithms learning. It's a win-win.
So, you're saying you're going to take all that data and turn it into something I can use? Very clever, I must admit.
Exactly. Think about it. The government wants financial literacy. We give them that while making billions. It's the perfect play.
We already know how to capture attention, Mr. President. Now we just need to capture minds and keep the data flowing.
This could work, I will say this could work. You've got my attention. You better make sure you deliver.
We did it. EconTok is our future.
And TikTok stays alive for now.
Now, we turn the whole country into our playground. Time to monetize every second of it.
Let's get started. The world's about to learn what we've been teaching them all along.
All right, folks. Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Theo Vaughn, and today we got two fellas here to help us figure out all this crazy economic stuff. Please welcome Will and Abram.
Thanks for having me, man. Excited to be here.
Yo, glad to be here.
All right, today we're talking CPI. Not like that CIA. Don't worry, we ain't taking any secrets, taking any information. We're talking about the old Consumer Price Index. Sounds real fancy, huh? But don't fret. We're breaking it down like we're talking about the price of a couple hot dogs.
Yeah, we'll keep it simple. So right now, core CPI is sitting at 322.66 with a base year of 1983. It's gone up 3.3% over the past year.
Hold on, 320.26? That's like how much a cab ride costs in New York City, right? What are we talking here?
Nah, Theo. So the core CPI is just showing how much prices have gone up since 1983, when the CPI was set at 100. Right now, it's 322.66, so stuff is definitely more expensive. But we don't count food or energy in that number. Those could be wild, like gas prices on a Monday morning.
Oh, okay, I get it. It's like a general idea of the whole inflation thing, minus, gas, grocery, all that crazy business. Makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. But when you got this headline CPI, which includes food and energy, that one's at 316.44, and it's gone up 2.7% in the past year.
Wait, so the headline CPI is like the full picture with all the crazy food and all the crazy gas, all that stuff. So you're telling me that number's still the same, almost the same.
Yep, exactly. You got it right on the nail. Headline CPI takes everything. Food, energy, all of it.
Oh, so we're getting hit from all sides, gas, groceries, gas cards costing you an arm and a leg at this point, man. I just feel like I need more. I feel like I should get a loan to fill up all my groceries, man.
Pretty much, but that's inflation, Theo. And both CPI numbers going up means the economy's in an expansionary phase. Things are growing, but everything's costing more. Kind of like how that friend who shows up late to the party and takes the last slice of pizza.
Oh, so we're at a party, huh? But we're all just paying a little more to get some beer. I get it.
Exactly, man.
All right. Well, folks, that's all we got from today. Will, Abram, any final thoughts before, we end this?
Just keep an eye on your wallets, folks, and maybe take a look at your grocery bill next time. Could be higher than you think.
Yeah, if you're out there buying fancy toast, you might want to check your CPI before you get too wild. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Don't let inflation keep you down.
Alright, squad. Today we're not shopping for a chicken bake. We're dishing out monetary policy. And you know the rules. Every decision gets rated on the big boom scale.
Remind me again, guys. 1 boom is bad, but what does 5 booms mean?
5 big booms means we crushed it. The economy's vibing, inflation's under control, and AJ's still eating those bulk chicken bakes on a budget.
Alright, let's break it down. First question, inflation. It's cooling off, but it's still above target. What's the move? Raise rates, hold steady, or lower them?
I say hold steady. If we increase them, then borrowing gets expensive. And then my cousin Angelo's sandwich shop goes up in smoke.
Good call. Holding at 5% keeps inflation trending down without spooking businesses. That's a solid 4 big booms for balance. Boom, 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 boom.
Alright, next up, jobs. Unemployment's low, but if we push rates higher, we can slow hiring. What's the call, guys?
If we stop hiring, who's gonna buy my cousin Angelo's sandwiches? Hold steady again.
Exactly. Keeping the labor market strong while fighting inflation. Another 4 big booms. Boom, 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 boom.
Last question, guys. The global economy. Other central banks are raising rates. Do we match them or stick to our plan?
Stick to the plan. If we panic, the markets panic. And you know what panics don't get? Big booms.
Yeah, steady rates mean a strong dollar and cheaper imports. That's another 4 big booms in my book. Boom, 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 boom.
Alright team, let's wrap it up. Inflation, jobs, global stability. We're holding down the Fed funds rate steady at 5%. Final rating?
Across the board, 5 big booms. The economy's cruising. Boom, 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 boom.
Go.
The Costco Guys Federal Open Market Committee has decided to hold the target range for federal funds at 5%. Inflation's easing, jobs are steady, and the economy's strong. We're giving this decision 5 big booms.
Translation. The economy's a vibe and the double chocolate cookie is still affordable.
5 big booms, baby. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom.
Alright, squad.
Welcome to Second Date Update. Today's situation is a little unique. We've got Mark in line. Mark, you went on a date recently that somehow ties into economics. What's the story?
Yeah, so I went out with Stephanie. She's a big time econ nerd, like totally into monetary policy. I thought we really hit it off, but now no calls, no texts.
Okay, let me guess. Did you try paying the bill in Bitcoin? That's a surefire way to scare off a date.
No, it wasn't that. Actually, we went to this cute cafe, and I thought it'd be fun to debate raising interest rates over coffee. You know, like roleplay, an FOMC meeting.
Wow, bold move. Was this like your idea of flirting?
Kinda. I thought she'd find it cute. She was laughing at first, but then I might have said something about how I'd advocate for a 1% rate hike to tame inflation, and the vibe changed.
Yeah, nothing screams romance like hawkish monetary policy. Did you say anything about it?
Well, she started talking about how higher rates could trigger a recession, and things got heated. But I thought it was all in good fun.
So, just to clarify, you're saying she might not want a second date because of the disagreement over interest rates?
Exactly. I really like her though. I don't want this to ruin things.
Alright, let's call Stephanie and see if we can figure things out. Hang tight. Let's play a song real quick. Alright, we're back, guys. Stephanie's on the phone. Stephanie, hello, are you there?
Hello?
Hi, Stephanie. This is Brooke and Jubal from the morning show. We're calling about a guy named Mark. You went on a date with him recently? Do you have a minute to talk?
Oh, yeah, Mark. I remember him.
Look, I'll cut straight to the chase. He's confused about why you haven't gotten back to him. Did something happen during the date?
Honestly, it was just that whole economics debate. He was so confident about raising rates, like he wanted to be Jerome Powell or something. But when I asked him about the labor market and, potential GDP, he froze up. If you're going to play an economist, you really need to know your stuff.
Wait, you're saying his lack of macroeconomics knowledge is a deal breaker?
I mean, kind of. I just need someone who gets the nuance. Raising of rates affects jobs, wages, housing. It's all just not numbers, it's people.
Stephanie, wait, I do get the nuance. I just panicked because I liked you so much.
Mark, you're on this call?
Surprise! Probably should have told you this sooner, but we do this all the time. Now's your chance, Mark. Mark is actually on the other line, so he's going to defend himself. Defend your monetary policy stance right now, please, Mark.
Okay, I might have come on too strong with the rate hike thing. I was trying to impress you with my strong leadership. Can we call it a learning moment and go out again?
I don't know. Are you ready to admit that military policy needs balance?
Yes, I'll even agree to a dual mandate, price stability and maximum employment, with dinner on me.
Stephanie, what do you think? Second date?
I mean, fine, but no more pretending you're an FOMC chair.
There you go. A love story brought together by the invisible hand. Good luck, you two.
Well, that was one of the more niche topics we've had. I'm glad we could facilitate some romantic growth.
Let's just hope their relationship doesn't yield negative returns.
Bro, we should totally not leave the economy where it is.
I know, dude. Like, we should totally just change the federal funds rate.
Dude, we should totally play around with the interest on reserve balances.
Here's a crazy idea. What if we just made like an insane change to discount rate? Just like increase it by a ton.
Bro,
Welcome, y'all. Welcome back to Talk 2 About Economics, where we keep it real about rates, reserves, and all things Fed. Today's episode, Discount Drama, borrowing like a banker. I am here with his distinguished economic fanatic, Mr. Medico. Let's talk about it.
Thanks for having me. First off, I was going to say congratulations on your Hawk Tua coin. Really revolutionary, till it wasn't. Scamming hundreds of people, huh?
Thanks. I'm proud of it, and I love your lectures at Princeton. I also love your book.
Thank you. Now let's talk about that sweet, sweet primary credit rate, the discount rate. It's the Fed's way of saying, you need a quick loan? We got you. But it ain't free. Classic talk to you vibes.
Exactly. Picture this, a bank's having a liquidity emergency. Cash register's looking thin. They knock on the Fed's door like, please sir, can I have some more money?
And the Fed's like, sure, take the cash. But here's your rate, buddy. It's giving talk to you meets tight money energy.
Big time. That discount rate, it's in at 4.5%. Not too high, not too low, just enough to remind banks, don't come knocking too often.
Exactly. It's the Fed's version of charging a late night fee. Like hitting up Uber Eats at midnight, you'll pay extra for convenience.
But here's the twist. Raise it, you'll tighten liquidity. Drop it, and suddenly everybody's borrowing money like it's Black Friday.
So what's the move? I say we keep it steady. Let inflation cool, let banks borrow responsibly. Classic talk to you strategy.
Steady rates, steady vibes. Approved by the Talk to You committee.
And remember, the discount rate isn't just a number. It's the Fed whispering. Borrow wisely, my friend.
Stay informed, stay liquid, and as always, talk to ya. Now before we wrap it up, let's talk about the big picture. It's not just about interest rates, we gotta talk about real GDP, the civilian unemployment rate, and total non-farm payrolls employment to get the whole vibe of this economy.
Absolutely. Real GDP is like the heartbeat of the economy. It tells us how much stuff we're producing adjusted for inflation. Right now, we're seeing some solid growth. Nothing too wild, but steady.
Solid growth, like the tortoise, not the hare. And what about the civilian unemployment rate? I mean, the people gotta work, right?
Right, exactly. The unemployment rate is still low, but we gotta dig deeper. Low employment is good, but we need to see how many people are in the workforce and if those jobs are sustainable.
Yeah, we don't want a bunch of people working 3 part-time gigs just to make ends meet. And speaking of jobs, total non-farm payroll employment is a big one. That number gives us an idea of how many people are actually employed in the economy outside of farming.
Right. The payrolls number is a strong indicator of market health. If that number is up, it shows that businesses are hiring, and that's good news. But if the jobs aren't high quality, we might be in trouble.
Got it. So we gotta balance growth with quality jobs. No point in having a booming economy if the jobs aren't paying the bills. Always keep an eye on that data.
Exactly, Hawk Tua. It's all connected. The Fed's discount rate, GDP, unemployment, payrolls, it's like the perfect storm of economic indicators.
And folks, remember, the numbers don't lie. Stay informed, stay liquid, and as always, talk to you. Welcome, y'all.